because this is good right here. This is our trip to Mount Spokane yesterday.
Okay.
We're talking about living colors, which is a great chance and lots of fun to use naturally occurring pigments to paint with. And you don't have to be some, accomplished artist. The kit that we have has stencils in it that you can use to create. In fact, here's a rose that I just did with, this was with a rose petal and a stencil. And then the stencil is outlined in charcoal just to give you an idea of some of the things that can be done. This is my daughter Teresa's first attempt at using living colors, and she's used a number of our treasures from our trip yesterday up to Mount Spokane. And in fact, we'll show you some of the items that we collected up there. These are Oregon grape, and they produce a bluish purple. These are huckleberries and kind of a reddish purple. And one berry, let me just show you what one berry does. By the way, these are called magic wands. A magic wand, there's a different colored magic wand for each family of colors that you would typically use while you're making a painting. Anything red, and the reason for this is, let's just say I use this little red rose here to create some color. I'll show you. So we use red, and some reds like that turns into kind of a purple, but that's okay because it's kind of like experimenting with all the available flowers to see what colors you can create. Now I'll show you what happens when I use this rose. Again, I'm using the red magic wand, and to explain how that works, this wand has a real sharp point on this edge. It has like Velcro on one edge to hold a flower. You just touch the flower with it and it sticks to it, and then you use it like it's a crayon, a color crayon. Look at the flower, look at the color that we're imparting onto this paper. And then if you're wanting to make grass, you use the bottom of the magic wand, and it gives you a grass shape by simply moving it upward on the paper. So you can see that's kind of like a lawn. And on the other side of the magic wand there's deep serrations, and that gives you more of a reeds, like reeds and bushes, like there. And then if you want to put a flower on top of each one, let's say you want to turn all those into flowers, you can use the point of the magic wand and just touch the top of each one of these. Looks like grass with color, like I'm doing, and there becomes a patch of flowers. Let me get something a little bit better. Here we go. And you can go like this. Yeah. So that's an example of putting coloring on. Now, we found out that it really works well. Let's say we think this is a butterfly, so we outline its wings in charcoal. Maybe put out some feelers out here. And there's your butterfly, made with one color and a little bit of charcoal. I can't remember, did you get that already?
Mm-hmm.
And so
Matthew's doing your 11-year-old boy here doing mountaintop.
Well, that's good. Oh, and here's this is an earlier one that Teresa did using the green. These are huckleberry leaves that you made the green trees with. And the clouds, we have wax in the kit that allows you to go onto a page and put down a covering of wax. In fact, let me do it on a clean page here. Say we want to draw a cloud, and then if you draw the sky next, let's say with a huckleberry, it will not stick to where the wax is, and so you can see where your cloud,
You're
where you
good there.
drew your cloud.
A little more big.
See that white that's left there?
Good.
That's the cloud. The rest of the sky is all colored in. If this was blue, it would be looking like a blue sky. But then there's your clouds. And if you want, you can go into your cloud with
That's good stuff.
charcoal and outline it.
Keep going.
I guess that, yeah, you can see. Just to give it a little more depth.